Good morning, friends. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Let's start with this. Fill a bucket, fill a bucket, every day, I can fill a bucket, you can too. You know, we should talk about bucket filling, but if you don't know what it is, why would you fill a bucket? Okay? So, bucket filling. We all have this invisible bucket that we keep inside of ourselves, where we hold all of our good feelings about ourselves and the world. When our bucket is full, everything is possible, everything's wonderful. And when our bucket is empty, we don't have any of those good feelings in there, everything seems impossible. So what we want to do is we want to be bucket fillers. We want to fill people's buckets up. So that's what this song is about. Be kind, say nice things, be aware of each other and where they are, be patient with people. So let's try it. You just sing back to me. Fill a bucket, fill a bucket, every day, I can fill a bucket, you can too, fill a bucket, every day, I like filling buckets, you will too, filling buckets. Oh my gosh, you know, today we're going to talk about some things that are wonderful, that are special, and require a little of us, but give us back so much. Bucket filling is one of those, for sure. So let's do this one. We all have a bucket where we keep our love and light. When it's full, we're happy and our eyes are shining bright. When we fill others' buckets, we always feel so good, seeing their smiling faces walking around the neighborhood. Bucket filling, that's what we do here. Bucket fillers, that's who we are, that's who we are. When a bucket needs some filling, a kind word and a helping hand's a perfect way to start. Okay, did you get that? That's who we are. All right, I need you to do that every time. So it'll be like this. Bucket filling, that's what we do here. Bucket fillers, that's who we are, that's who we are. When a bucket needs some filling, a kind word and a helping hand's a perfect way to start. When I see a bucket running low on love and light, the person's sad and lonely and their eyes don't shine so bright, I can make a difference if I smile and say hello. But even when I look again, I see them start to glow. Bucket filling, that's what we do here. Bucket fillers, that's who we are, that's who we are. When a bucket needs some filling, a kind word and a helping hand's a perfect way to start. Keep our eyes wide open as we're walking through our day. There are lots of opportunities we find along the way to fill others' buckets, help the happiness to grow, and leave a trail of love and light behind us as we go. Bucket filling, that's what we do here. Bucket fillers, that's who we are, that's who we are. When a bucket needs some filling, a kind word and a helping hand's a perfect way to start. A kind word and a helping hand's a perfect way to start. A kind word and a helping hand's a perfect way to start. What a great way to start a day. Looking around, seeing how you can fill people's buckets, help them get a good start to their day. All right, you guys ready? You can snap your fingers with me and do the motions. Ready, set, here we go. Ready, set, here we go. Now clap your hands, and touch your nose. Touch your nose. Pat your knees and wiggle your toes. Raise your arms way up in the air. Wave them around while you got them up there. Slowly now, bring them on down. Swinging side to side, all the way to the ground. Everybody stand up and don't say peep. Now fold your hands and go to sleep. Everybody wake up and reach for the sky. Open and shut those beautiful eyes. Now rub those eyes and pat your cheeks. Smile real big with those pretty white teeth. Now take a deep breath. And blow out the air. Shake your head and ruffle your hair. Turn your head from side to side. Everybody stop and wave bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, you guys. Well, let's see. We got people. I got to go over here and see what's going on over here. Let me see. Okay, so, all right. We have Joan says hello, Lee, Judith, Debbie, good morning from Ellery. Hey, Ellery, how you doing in Denver today with your mom, Debbie? And Yasmin, good morning in the UK. Rose and Adrian are there. Hello, you guys. Netta, hi. Eric, my man, upstate New York in the Adirondacks. Beautiful. And Henry says hello. And Shelley. And love and hugs from Raina Rose in beautiful sunny Minnesota. Yes. And Carol. Yes. California. And let me see, feeling Buckness. Yes. Good morning from Victoria, Tina. And Anthony, happy Thursday, my man. Ella and Zach say hello from Billings, Montana, and their mom, Kristen. Yay, Montana. And Karen says aloha from Hawaii. Aloha. Hello. Okay, you guys. All right, let's do this one. Okay. All right, so you have to know I've been doing a lot of handyman work at my late mother-in-law's home, and I'm doing stuff I've never done before. Sheetrock. Actually, this weekend I'll be putting some up in the garage. But in the house, just, the plumbers had to come and they had to cut into the walls, and I have to fix holes in the wall, right? And I'm learning how to do that. And it's not perfect, but most of where I'm doing it is like underneath a vanity so nobody can see it anyway. But I'm learning. All right? Let me see. Oh, this guitar. This is the guitar. So this song is about learning things. So what have you been learning? What things have you been learning to do? Might not be perfect at first. Not gonna be. Not might be. It's definitely not gonna be perfect when you're learning things, right? Whenever I'm afraid to try something new, I ask myself, Red, what's the worst you could do? Let the whole world see what in fact is true, that I look like I'm learning 'cause I am. Hey, looky over here, I'm a great big mess. I don't know what I'm doing, I confess, but it seems to me I'll never get it right unless I'm learning, 'cause I am. There are so many things in this world to try. Most of them I just let go by. But some of them call so strong to me. I just jump right in with my two left feet. Oh, looky over here, I'm a great big mess. I don't know what I'm doing, I confess. But the only road I know to success is to look like I'm learning, 'cause I am. All right, let's learn. There are so many things in this world to try. Most of them I just let go by. Some of them call so strong to me. I gotta jump right in with my two left feet. Oh, looky over here, I'm a great big mess. I don't know what I'm doing, I confess. But the only road I know to success is to look like I'm learning. Lord knows I'm learning, I look like I'm learning, 'cause I am. Woo-hoo-hoo. What are you learning? Please, write up in the chat. What are you learning? What new thing are you learning and not so great at right now, but you will be good, or you've already gotten good at it? Yeah, it's important. And, especially a lot of us are teachers and work with kids, and it's important for us to be still learning things, to remember what it feels like to not know, and have somebody help you figure it out. Yeah. Learning more songs in American Sign Language. Great, Carol. Yay. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. And when you learn something like ASL, American Sign Language, like I do them in concerts, and sometimes, I'll have an actual signer come up and say, you might want to try this sign. It's a little closer to what you mean. And I keep learning, right? You keep trying. We try, but we learn. Rain is learning to be flexible. Flexible. Learning to be able to change things based on situations. That's what flexibility is. When your situation changes, sometimes you have to change the way you're doing it, or how you're going to go about it, or what your expectation is. Yeah, change happens. Leslie's learning Qigong and Tai Chi. Oh, I bet that feels good. Does it feel good, Les? Huh? And Karen's learning to play the ukulele. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? Wow, we're here. There's so many things we can do if we're not afraid to try, not afraid to learn. Wow, the whole world is wide open to us if we're not afraid. Yeah. And so sometimes you do stuff by yourself until you get it to where you're willing to share it with other people. But I think the big thing is just overall not being afraid to look a little silly, which is what that song is about. Getting better at things. Which brings me to the next part of what we want to do. Oh, Linda's learning to involve students more in the online learning environment. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, online learning. There's so many things you can learn online. Opportunities. But you have to show up in a little different way, don't you, Linda? Yeah. One of the things I'm learning, I'm doing some work in a neighborhood, and learning to get out of the way, to work with people and walk with people in a path of learning, instead of always having to know, and to keep the opportunities open for everybody to show up and be part of the planning and the action. Yeah, learning how to encourage and accompany. Whew, that's a lifelong thing. Anthony, still learning a lot about myself. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. Acceptance of ourselves and expectations of, showing up, but also acceptance. Lots of learning. Yeah. So, which brings us to Father's Day, which is going to be this Sunday. And talking about learning, boy, you really learn. Some of us grew up with dads. Some of us didn't. I didn't. I didn't grow up with a dad, and I'm not alone. I like 25% of the kids in America grew up with just a mom and their brothers and sisters. That's what it was for me. And but those of you who have dads, wow, pretty lucky, huh? Of course, we're all learning. Dads are learning too. I remember when I first held David in my arms. Little guy, I said, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. I didn't even have anybody show me how. I just said, okay, well, we're gonna learn how to do this, right? Whew. Wow. Yeah. Being a dad, that's something. Looks like I'm learning because I am. But I just want to be a proud dad here and show some pictures. That's my son Dave with one of his sons Chase. They're at Dodger Stadium. Dave is such a wonderful dad. He's just so understanding and loving. Yep. And here he is with his wife Roz and his other son Connor. I'm so proud of Dave. One of the really sweet things about being a dad is watching your sons become dads, if you have sons, or watching your daughters become moms and watching them step into being a caring parent. I was on a FaceTime with Andy and his daughter Izzy. Actually, on his shoulders, I think, is Louie. In the back, you can just see her shoulder. But watching your sons become dads is nothing much better than that. I love this picture. Oh my gosh. Parents and children. Wow. Dads. That's something we learn to do. Let's see, were people still writing things they're learning about? Wonderful. Okay, Lindsay's learning how to build birdhouses. Yeah, you've been doing that for a while. You must be getting good at it, Lindsay. And Karen said Dano's learning how to stand up again and use her legs and how to communicate with her computer. Okay, good. Dano, go. All right, here we go. Loving fathers, this is Linda writing, loving fathers are so important in creating the stepping stones for young boys to become loving fathers. Yeah. Otherwise, you got to learn how to do it somehow yourself, and it's not easy. Some of the greatest learnings, some of the greatest learnings are being a dad, for sure. Being a grandparent is amazing, too, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I got so many great pictures of my boys and my grandchildren. So there's so many songs. There's a couple on my adult album, Free Falling. I do one, Leader of the Band by Dan Fogelberg, who's about his, thinking about his dad now that he's grown up, and so grateful for his dad. And then there's another one called Here's to Your Rounders. And that's about a dad that wasn't there. And it was written from the perspective of the grandchild, of a grandfather who wasn't there. And the absence and the hole in the space. Yeah. But I was just, I want to do, thank you, Mona. But I thought I would do this one, which is what a father often wants to say to his child. And it's by the inimitable Bob Dylan. What a great song. Hang on, let me get this right. I put it up and it's all... I haven't sung this song in forever. I used to sing this song with the Limelighters back a long time ago. This is what we wish for you, you guys, little ones. As dads, this is what we want to say to you. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder up to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. And may you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. So as I was singing that, I was thinking about children, you little ones, right? But now I'm thinking about those of us kids who grew up. We want to stay forever young. The parents, the dads. Think about the dads. Yeah. I want you to stay young too. That's the trick, right? Keeping your heart alive, keeping it open. Yeah. So one more chorus for all of us to stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. to stay for everything. I think it means to keep an open heart, to stay present, to fight back fear so that you can be present in the moment, be courageous, be upright and be strong. Oh, what great words. Thank you, Bob Dylan. Thank you. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so I dug out a poem that my late wife Kathy wrote back in 1990, January of 1990. It's called A Wise Decision. It was 9 o'clock. I was still awake, so I had reason to hope for a lucky break. My dad would be by to see if I was asleep. Since I was awake, he might read to me. But tonight his footsteps sounded slow. He didn't hear my soft hello. I quickly waved. He came to my bed. I asked for a story, but he laid down instead. I could see that he was sinking fast. Rats, I thought. He'll never last. Still, I was thinking of giving it one more try when he looked at me with a half-cocked eye. I knew from that eye he was getting mad, so I gave him a hug and said, "Go to bed, Dad." Dads get tired too. Yep, and sometimes you gotta give him a little slack, give him a little break, and send him to bed. Send him to bed. Yes. So this is the other song I was thinking about for Father's Day. You know, people wonder, what can I do for my dad on Father's Day? What can I get my dad on a Father's Day to let him know how much I love him? But this is how you do it every day. You don't realize, little ones, you don't realize the gifts you give your parents every day just by looking at them with your bright eyes. I love to see you smiling at me like a brilliant star. I love to see you smiling at me. It tells me who you are. The wind may blow and the river may rise, but I won't give in to the sorrow. As long as I see your smiling eyes, I can take tomorrow. I love to see you smiling at me like a brilliant star. I love to see you smiling at me. It tells me who you are. Oh my gosh. You don't know how much joy you bring us, you guys, you little ones. Yeah. And how much you teach us. Looks like I'm learning. We learn so much from you. I learned so much from David. I learned so much from Andy, and I still am. Yeah. So just go up to your dad and give him a big hug. You don't even have to say anything. Just give him a big hug. They'll know. So to all the dads out there, hang in there. Keep showing up. Your kids love you. They need you. And they're grateful for who you are. And we're all grateful for who you are. Yeah. You guys have a wonderful week. I love you guys. Take care.